Okay, in lieu of not being able to demonstrate this in class, I've set this demonstration up with some very willing volunteers, including playing the role of JFK today, my oldest son.
How's it going?
And playing the role of Governor Conley, my youngest son.
Hey.
Okay, and a bunch of empty seats playing the other people because social distancing. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to show the 3 bullets according to the Warren Commission and where they went. So we have, because of this Zapruder film, 3 shots fired. We know that that took 5.6 seconds, and we know from the Warren Commission where these bullets went. 2 of the bullets are going to sort of make sense. The 3rd bullet, the quote-unquote magic bullet, not as much. So the shooter would have been behind us to the right. That's where Oswald was in the Texas School Book Depository, about 88 yards away on the 6th floor, we'll say in the general direction of this hideous UT flag. We know that one of the bullets, probably the second one fired, entirely missed the motorcade and hit an overpass. So that accounts for one of the bullets. We have the 3rd shot fired, which is the kill shot. Now, we have the bullet, again, fired from behind, and we would have an entry wound in the back of the president's head and exiting what appears to be the front of his head, or what they say is the front of his head. But in reality, when you watch the Zapruder film, what you'll see is his head make this motion. If his head makes this motion, it would imply that the bullet came from that direction. That direction is where the grassy knoll is. That direction is where the stockade fence is. But again, the government's commission says that the shot came from back in this direction. So even though you would expect the head to do this, we see it do this. That's okay. You have some experts who say the bullet can draw the head in. It doesn't make sense to me, but it's possible. So let's talk about the magic bullet. That means if we accept that this bullet hit the overpass and this bullet is the kill shot, the quote-unquote magic bullet has to do all of the other damage. So that bullet, which is actually the first one fired, enters the back of the president 5 3/4 inches below his collar. So right here, coming at a downward angle. Now, it exits the president in his throat, right around his tie. So that means that bullet has to come down, take a turn up, and then take another turn. Now, if you, again, watch the Zapruder film, what you're going to see is a second where the president grabs his throat. We know this shot happens first because his wife is leaning over. And by the way, Jackie Kennedy would have been here. The governor's wife would have been there, and 2 secret agents up there. His wife leans over, and it's almost like, what's going on? What's happening? And it's that he can't speak because the bullet has gone through his throat. So this bullet, which is already doing magical things, coming down into his back, taking a turn up and then over, then proceeds into the passenger in front of him. It hits Governor Conley, the Texas governor, in his 5th rib. It exits his 5th rib. Then the bullet inexplicably goes up, then down, and hits the top of his wrist. Then the bullet exits his wrist and then takes an immediate left turn and embeds in his left inner thigh. And then when being taken on a stretcher in the hospital, this bullet falls out. And I'll have a picture of that bullet in the PowerPoint, the magic bullet, because it's also not effaced or smished. So, one more time on the 3 bullets. You have 1 bullet that misses. You have 1 bullet that is the kill shot. You have then the magic bullet. In, up, over, through, up, down, over, and in. That is a very magic bullet. All right, thank you.